Alright, you guys, what's going on? It's a new day. 2 days after being engaged. Still doesn't feel real. So, yeah, this weather we got today is insane. I know I actually haven't talked about the weather too much lately. Oh, look at this. They're tearing down this old, like, Lazy Boy headquarters or whatever. It's weird. They're spraying it with water as they're like taking it down to, you know, keep the dust down, I guess. Oh, you know what? I bet there's a lot of like asbestos and stuff in there. That's probably why. But oops, okay. So yeah, anyways, I just got off work and it is like 12:30 right now. It is 88 degrees according to my car, and it's so humid. Like, we're supposed to get some nasty, like, I guess around 4 o'clock we're just supposed to get like horrible thunderstorms. Like, they're talking about tornadoes, severe storms, all kind of stuff. But it seems like half the time they say stuff like that, it never happens. So I will actually be surprised if we get anything bad. Yesterday we got back from, you know, our proposal trip, and when Shelby was gonna take a nap, I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna go. I don't want to, I'm so tired and just want to relax at home. I was like, no, I'm gonna cut the grass, and I ended up not cutting the grass, and I regret that because I was like, no, it's too hot for that. I'll do it the next couple days. No, today's like 15 degrees hotter, so this sucks, and it's like too tall to not cut. And if I don't cut it and we get all this rain, it's just gonna be, you know, absolutely horrible to cut. You know, just takes 10 times more work. So I'm gonna sweat my ass off and cut it. But I got my sunglasses, so that'll help. But I bought some fiberglass. So there's some, I'll put a screenshot here. It's still, you know, working on the Slingshot. So if you guys don't like these kind of videos, you're probably not gonna like this one. But so the Slingshot market of, like, you know, custom parts that you can put on, you know, like the speaker pods, different, you know, just different accessories for it. They are like 3, 4, 5 times the price of normal accessories for like a car. Like, you buy a speaker pod for a car, it's dirt cheap compared to a similar speaker pod for the Slingshot, for no rhyme or reason. And the one that I want next, well, I actually want the ones that go in the floorboards, like kind of down by your feet, so I can have like a front stage with my sound system. But those are super expensive. I might be able to make those. Those are going to be harder though, so I'm not going to try those ones first. But the ones I'm going to try, it's right here in the center console. Like, it's called the waterfall pod, I guess. And what it is it's just 2 more speakers that are like right here. It's essentially just a rectangle that kind of screws into place, and it is literally like, I believe, $400 to buy. Like, it's $8 worth of fiberglass, or, you know, like a plastic mold maybe, however they make it. But I mean, the most simple design and thin and nothing special, and it's literally $300 or $400. It's insane. And I'm not very fond of the style on them. Like, without some modifications, they just kind of look weird to me, so I would want to buy it and modify it anyways. So I thought, why not spend 20 bucks on a fiberglass kit from Advance Auto, you know, with the resin and the fiberglass mat and all that stuff. And I'm just going to use cardboard, because it doesn't have to be thick or like super sturdy. It's not like a body panel. It's just literally going to sit there and hold 2 speakers. So I'm like, why don't I'll make like a cardboard mold of what I want, and then I will cover that with the fiberglass, and then I can, you know, sand it and cut it up the way I want. I'm like, and then boom, I'm rocking with my custom, you know, $400 speaker pod that I paid not even 20 bucks for, you know. Well, I mean, it would be probably like 30, because I'll have to buy like some spray paint to paint it, but you know, like it'd be dumb to not try it. It might turn out terrible and suck, but you know, I feel like it'd be dumb not to at least try. But I do want to address, like, today is the day. You guys probably won't see this till like tomorrow or the next day, but today is Wednesday, the day my proposal video, you know, went like up this morning at like 11 a.m. Eastern time, for me at least. And I haven't really got to look at many of the comments yet because I just got off work, and you know, I don't play on my, I record and drive, but I don't like play on my phone and drive. You know, I don't read text or anything like that. But I've seen, like, you know, the little things like pop up from like the YouTube studio thing, and all your guys' comments so far are amazing. And thank you so much for all the love and support. It was like, I still get like choked up, like my eyes are getting like, you know, kind of watery right now just talking about it and thinking about it. You know, it's just the most, even though it didn't go in my head like I had hoped, and you know, as smoothly and as perfect as I hoped, like, it was still so amazing and just unforgettable. And like, I've never seen her, you know, that happy ever in my life. And you know, she's glowing and just so happy, and she's like, just keeps texting me. She's like, all I do at work, I just keep staring at my ring, and you know, I love it so much. And you know, she's just walking around, you know, just showing it off to everybody. And so that's awesome. But yeah, just, I guess, long story short, thank you guys for all the love and support. It's still surreal, like, also like that, you know, people choose to, you know, randomly watch, you know, mine and or her vlog, you know, or just some random strangers on the internet just, you know, recording our day-to-day lives, and that's entertaining to people, and that's awesome. So yeah, thank all you guys. Definitely trying to, like, you know, read and respond to a lot of comments, but obviously these videos are kind of getting a lot more than usual, so if we didn't respond or react to it or something, you know, just know we probably will, or we just haven't gotten to, you know, might not have gotten to see that one yet, because like I said, my one video, from what the YouTube app and the YouTube Studio app shows me on my phone, half the time I'll see the comments on there, but then when I go to actually, like, you know, either like heart react to it or respond to it, they're not there on the video. But then if I get on my computer, I see comments that I didn't see on my phone, and you know, so it's kind of a cluster F, you know, trying to manage like what you see, because it seems like it's almost like if my phone thinks that I saw the notification, then when I click on the video to see the comments, instead of just showing me all the comments, it tries to show me like what it thinks I might not have saw or something. I don't know. I will never understand that. It's just like Instagram and Facebook, instead of just being chronological like it should be, they want to show you what they think you should see, I guess, which is really stupid. But just know we are trying to read, you know, and respond to all comments, and you know, we love it, and you know, we love you guys, and thank you for all your support again. But I'm about home, so I'm gonna cut the grass and probably record a little bit of working on this. It probably won't be too fun to watch. I'm sure it won't go as planned, and I'll be angry and cussing a little bit, so who knows what'll actually get posted. But all right guys, I'll see you in a second. So we're finally getting some rain. Nothing crazy though. It's still like halfway sunny over there. So it's about 5 minutes later. It just literally dropped from, like, it was probably 90 outside, and it dropped. Sorry if you guys hear that fan. It was probably like 90 degrees outside, and it's literally like there's a cool breeze now. It's probably 65 degrees. It dropped in a matter of like 5 minutes. That's crazy. Weird. So to give you guys an idea what I'm doing, what that speaker box does is it goes in this area and then just comes down to here. So I'm just cutting this box up. So you lose that back cup holder, unfortunately, but it's such a awkward spot that I never use it anyways. But I'm cutting this box, just kind of getting like a rough fitting, and you know, just kind of trimming it as I go. But it's gonna sit a little bit farther back like this, and you know, it's gonna hold 2 speakers. So this should be pretty sweet. I've never done this before, so figuring it out as I go. These birds love this driveway. He's like, what's up? What's going on in here? He's really coming close. He's just getting some snacks. I'm not really sure if he should be eating whatever it is you're eating, but you know, whatever you do, you. I feel like he's just eating like cloth or something. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit closer now. Really playing with these angles back here. Oh, there's some thunder, and there's some rain. You can't really see it on video too good. You can hear it though. Oh, he's hiding there, like under the tree. Never mind, he left. There he is. There's some big rain. Alright, so anyways, if you guys can actually hear me, I'm playing, because this angle back here is kind of hard to match. So what I'm doing now is just like slowly trimming, you know, bits off to get it to match right there. And then I cut the box open towards the top, and it's gonna, that cup holder will probably be like that, like just right on the edge of it. So I'll still have room in this one. I might actually bring it back a little bit further, because I just now thought of that too. Like the speaker's gonna stick out a little bit, so I don't want the speaker like hanging out into here, making this cup holder useless. So, but it's gonna be something like this. It's hard to look good, you know, right now with it just being cardboard. But there'll be 2 speakers in it. Obviously, this will be like, you know, completely enclosed, and it's not gonna have rough edges like this. It's gonna, you know, I want mine to come out smooth. It's not gonna be curved, because then the speaker wouldn't sit right, but it'll be flat here, but more of a soft curved edge right here, you know, not so many harsh angles. But I have no idea what I'm doing, so this might not turn out anything like I hope, but we'll see. Okay, so I've got more of the form done. Let me actually move the seat out of the way. That would be way easier, huh? So that angle isn't perfect. I might trim it up a little bit more, but you won't see this with the seat anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Now I basically just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this top curve up here. I think I'm gonna trim this so it'll kind of sit flush, maybe even a little bit angled. And then I'll probably just glass over this and then cut it. If that makes sense. But yeah, just that's where we're at now. I feel like everything I post now is just gonna be like, I don't want to say a letdown, but like content wise, almost basically like a letdown compared to the proposal vlog. So got off work a couple hours ago. I'm home now, and I am dead tired. Like, where the hell is the Slingshot key at? I drove it today to work, so it's here somewhere, but I don't know where. It's got to be in the garage. I don't know. I don't ever leave it out there, but that's the only place it could be. But Saturday we have another like meet or whatever, like a cruise. My God, you guys, it is a beautiful day outside. Super windy though. It's like perfectly clear, super sunny. Is the key in here? Yep. That's smart. Left it right in the ignition. Fiberglass sucks. I think what I'm gonna do is, now that I have like a general idea of the shape, I'm going to make a new one. Doing it without gloves and nowhere to put it, so I had it like sitting here, and I'm using this paintbrush, which is got this stuff all over it, so I'm about to get it all over my hands again. I'm using this paintbrush trying to brush this stuff on, but like I can't touch it because then it gets all over my hands, so there's like bubbles and gaps, and I couldn't get the corners done right. So to make this one work would be a lot of effort. So I think I'm gonna start over. I think I'm gonna cut each piece out individually so I can like really tweak it and get the angles where I want. So it'll be very minimal effort. Like once it's done. But today is Thursday. It is not gonna be done by Saturday. We have another Slingshot cruise. So I think what I'm going to do is work on my lighting situation. I don't even know where I put them, but I've got some red l.e.d.s that's gonna go like around this coil spring. And I don't know, it'll just kind of look cool, be something different. I'm not gonna lie, it's not an original idea. I saw it on one of the guys at the cruise. I saw it on his, and I'm like, that is awesome. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I got some, where they at? Yeah, right here. So they're like really close together, so it'll look pretty cool. Just gotta really figure out how I want to do it. And then I got a wireless switch. And what this is this will power everything. So like I just have a little, like you lock and unlock your car, like a little key fob. This will be able to turn everything on and off remotely. You know, so I can be like in the parking lot, press the button, then all the lights turn on and stuff like that. So I don't have to actually be like in it, which is really cool. So I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so it wasn't actually too bad. Had to pop this panel off, you know, do some soldering and whatnot. But so this is what it looks like. If you're not right up to it, you can't really tell. It just looks like it's like a white spring. I'm over here dropping all of my hardware. But yeah, if you're back here, it just kind of looks like it's like a white coil spring, which white matches the body, so it's actually pretty cool. That's probably it back here for right now, because I do want to drive it to work tomorrow. Alright, so I got most of the lights off in the garage except the top one, because it won't turn off yet. So from the back, it just looks, you know, unless you're really looking at it, it just looks like a white coil spring, you know, with a white body. So I like the way it matches. But then, if I turn the key on, that bad boy looks cool. Oh, I can't wait to get some shots of this like at night, out of the garage, I should say. This is gonna be sweet. It just looks like a neon circle. It looks so cool. Just makes the whole back end kind of glow. You know, again, increasing, you know, visibility. Because in the back, all I have, you know, the little license plate, like a couple little chunks of LEDs in the taillights, which, you know, you can see from different angles aren't super bright. So, as cool as this looks, it is also drastically going to improve safety and let people see you coming from the back more, from all angles too. That's the cool part about it. Man, that looks cool. I like that so much. But yeah, I am so tired. I'm probably gonna wrap up this vlog instead of making a whole nother video. So if you guys remember watching my video where I started buying all the lights for the Slingshots, and I got this stuff and I was highly pissed off because I actually got the wrong stuff. I figured those change color, so those can be any color you want, but just solid colors. You know, they don't do like the chasing patterns and like, you know, each LED can be a different color and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? I don't need that because I wanted to light up inside of here. I was like, I don't need, you know, all the color chasing stuff in here, but you know, the RGB stuff would be cool. So I went ahead and cut them up and soldered some connections on. So now we got some lights on the inside, finally. Because this thing is pitch, like when you're driving, the only thing that's lit up is the radio, the gauges, and then the little red starter button. Like that's it. It's pitch black in here. You can't see anything, especially if you drop something. Like sometimes I'll drop my phone, or you know, you have like a water bottle rolling around on the garage or something like that, or on the ground, not the garage. But yeah, so I can make these any color, you know, white, blue, green, red. You can make them like jump the different colors or whatever, and then fade. I'll probably just keep it on fade most of the time, to be honest with you, and just put it nice and slow. That's my favorite. Plus, it'll look really cool at night. I just like it because you can't see the lights, you just see the glowing. And you know, when you're down there, it'll make your feet glow, stuff like that. So, another cool little touch. And these are cool too because I can have these on while I'm driving because they're inside the car. But I'm not going to be able to fully get these wired up. Right now, they're powered from like a wall outlet, just with like a little, you know, 12 volt converter. I'm going to wire these up through this thing, but I can't do that till tomorrow because I actually got to go buy some wire. This is that remote control switch. So what this does is it gives me a little key fob like this that can go on my keychain, and then I've got 4 switches. So, you know, when I'm within, you know, sight of this thing, I can hit like A, turn these on, hit B, you know, turn the ones on the outside on, you know, C, turn something else on. You know, I might do like the radio on there so I can turn the radio on and off without like being in here. So that's another cool little feature thing I'm working on. But yeah, just wanted to show that real quick.